My name is Elena. I'm an air hostess and I fly long distance flights. I'm not religious. I drink, I smoke, I take pills. I'm friendly and chatty, and I fly around the world and stay in high-end hotels in Paris and New York. Sometimes I meet business class passengers after work. I travel from time zone to time zone. I have been with a lot of men. But I have friends in every city. Looking down at the mountains, I think of my ancestor crossing them. As I fly overhead, I think how far we have come. Sometimes I think how life before used to be easy and free and so simple and free. It started in New York. One night late, I heard a scratching at the door. You know, that scratching that wouldn't go away. So I opened a bottle, took some mixers, played the music loud, and I woke up on the floor. My thighs were ripped, muscles sore, arms were bruised, TV smashed, the floor broken, the door open. I went to the reception to report the break-in. The airline covered the damages. And then I moved to another hotel and another and another. In Hilton, Budapest, I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom mirror and I saw a figure behind me. I'm petrified. I turned around and the figure had gone. It was in my mind. I heard the scratching and I saw someone looking at me through the window, but it was my reflection. I opened the bottle, took some. Then I received a message. A man from first class. I drank and dressed and met him downstairs. We had an expensive dinner. Lobster, mussels, old wine, everything old-fashioned. I invited him to my room. I woke up with hands around my neck. I was screaming and choking. The tides were still on. The man was scared. I tore at his face. The man pushed me away into a mirror that broke. I cut my shoulder. I tripped on my shoes, then I started to throw them at him. Then the door opened, hotel staff arrived, the man was taken outside. He was blonde German. Statements were taken. The man was shouting, accusing me. I looked in the mirror and I saw him again, strangling me. I checked my messages. Some sister asking, "What happened? Did you see him?" I packed my bags and I left the hotel. I look like $1,000,000, babe. At the airport, I attended a briefing. All stewards were there. Assam had been locked in the undercarriage. He had frozen in the long-haul flight. He went downstairs and he was locked in the undercarriage, trapped and frozen 40 feet in the air. I remember that flight. There was turbulence and a lot of banging. I didn't see him. I closed the door, but I didn't see him. The door was locked. It was closed, it was locked. I didn't see him. The colonel called it accidental death. I'll make my report to the police. I remember that flight. Sam had followed me for days. In the hotel. He was banging at the door. I didn't let him in. I remember last time. His hands around my throat. Threats. He said he would say to my family about the first-class passengers. He said to everybody that we were in the relationship. He baited me and strangled me. It was just for fun. He said it was the fashion. Everybody did it for fun. I said no. And he pushed me and he smashed a mirror with my arm. My arm was bloody, blood everywhere. Blood on my nylons, like a period. I remember putting pills in his drink. I remember asking him to go below to chat. I'll meet you there. We will join the Mile High Club. 15 minutes. I'll meet you there. I asked the girl to lock the door. We had turbulent takeoff and then straightforward severe turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, take your seat and fasten your seat belt as we are experiencing some light turbulence. Standing or walking in the cabin, it's not permitted at this moment. Thank you. I knew the turbulence was coming. Everybody knew that. And I asked the girl to lock the door. I went to the toilet and I heard the banging downstairs getting fainter and fainter. until it stopped altogether. They found him when we landed. White. Since then I hear the noises, scratching in the night, and I drink. I have told you my story. I hope you sleep better.